to England Heroes, where we are going to be driving the Ford Maverick in lots of slippery roads and snow.
And after the video of me driving in the snow, I'm going to do a quick update on my third fill-up and the kilometers per 100 liters that I'm getting now on my third tank in the hybrid Maverick. Just in regards to that, I just want to mention that this time of the year the weather's a bit cold and I am driving in a bit of snow, so I tend to use the remote start quite a bit. The vehicle idles a fair bit in the mornings before I go out. It does affect the fuel economy. I'm not trying to justify what I get or don't get with this, but I just thought I'd mention that. And as well, to all the Ford Maverick viewers who are tuning in to see the truck, I just wanted to mention that myself and Devlin have some other videos uploaded, don't we, Devlin?
Yes.
What are they about?
So there's lots of videos for outdoor stuff and prize drawing that we're going to do. One of them are a $100 backpack.
The last video that I uploaded was a review of a Northbound Gear Company backpack, and at the end of that video I'm actually giving away, or we're giving away, a $100 gift certificate that can be used for anything on their website. So you might want to check that out. The link is right here over my shoulder in the video. So check that out, as well as some of the other outdoor content. And another contest that's currently ongoing, to which there was a clue provided in our latest video. You'll have to watch to get that clue. Thanks very much, everybody. Hope you enjoy this video. My first test of this is there's a pretty good sized hill here leaving my hometown of Torbay, Newfoundland. It's been a long time since I drove a vehicle that wasn't all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive in the winter. A little bit, oh, we got someone there off of the road, as you just saw we passed by. Looks like they just went off there a little while ago, so that'll give you an idea of the slippery road conditions. So far we've got a bit of traction here. There was a little bit of tire spinning there at the beginning. A little bit of spinning there now. You can see that van there ahead of me. He's spinning sideways in the road. But the little Maverick is crawling along here, no problem. As I mentioned, I have the traction mode, or the driving mode, set on normal. There is a setting here for slippery road conditions, which I will try in a little bit. And also I have the traction control left on as well. Like I say, there's a snow plow there ahead of me I'm following, so we're just kind of driving in his track, so I actually just missed driving in the snow. That said, I'm going to pull over to the inside lane here. It's not plowed, just to get a feel of what it's like in the snow. No problem changing lanes there. A little bit of sliding, but nothing too major there. There's a couple of inches of snow on the road, covering up a layer of ice this morning. A little bit of pull there in the snowdrifts. Some of that is just the fact that I'm driving a front wheel drive and I've got to readjust my driving habits to compensate for that. It's funny, you can see that plow ahead of us just stopped plowing. Here in Newfoundland, different jurisdictions have different plow companies, so the road he was plowing back there was actually owned by the provincial government. We just crossed into the city of St. John's city limits, so that plow actually had to lift up his blade and stop plowing. A little bit ridiculous, but that's the way that the jurisdictions work. So I just finished my morning coffee and I'm getting ready to head on the highway. I've got what is normally a 7 or 8 minute run on the highway, not real far. I'm going to put this in the slippery road conditions mode now and head on the highway. No issue there starting off on the on-ramp. Traction control light in the dash just engaged. off again now. Beat the ice off the windshield wipers. Traffic is actually only moving along here this morning at 60 kilometers an hour right now, except for that guy there in the outside lane. Doesn't appear that the highway has even been plowed this morning. There's no snow rolls on the side there. That's not uncommon here. Sometimes they're a little slow getting out, which is actually ridiculous considering that it's 7:30. Prime rush hour traffic is just starting. I was wondering how this might feel compared to a front wheel drive car, because the back of this might be just a little bit lighter, being a pickup bed back there with not quite as much weight over the back wheels, but so far the back end doesn't seem to be sliding at all, and the front with the extra weight seems to have quite sufficient traction for these conditions. So I'm headed home from work now. It snowed for the last 2 days. The roads are snow covered and slippery here, but there's no amount, it's mostly ice on the roads here now. There's no real amount of snow to drive through. So we'll just see how this responds in the slippery road conditions now. The one time I didn't want the roads to be cleared so I could try this out, and of course they seem to have them all done. I'm just pulling onto a parking lot here now. I'm going to see if I can get stuck so my buddies make fun of me. As you can see, there's actually a fair bit of snow in this parking lot. Just seeing what kind of traction I can get. So I'm just driving through this parking lot now. I know there's nothing in here. Traction control is operating pretty heavy here. So I ran into a little issue there with the traction control. It's like it never had enough power. So I turned off the traction control. I'm going to do some wheel spinning here. Huge difference. The traction control wouldn't allow me to go through that snowdrift. I turned it off. Now I have full control of the vehicle here with enough power to actually accelerate through those drifts. I was quite surprised there when I made that circle around through the snow. I thought I was actually stuck there. The vehicle just, with the traction control engaged, it just never had enough power to get through the snow. The truck wouldn't allow the spinning of the wheels. So I turned off the traction control, and right away with that little bit of extra power and the wheel spinning there, it powered through those drifts, no problem at all. There's actually a significant amount of snow in the parking lot here, and underneath it's all hard packed ice, so there's not a lot of traction underneath the snow even when you do get down to the pavement. But that said, like any more snow than that, I mean, it is a two-wheel drive vehicle. It has a little more ground clearance than a car, so I'm quite impressed with it. I think that for a daily commuter and some wood stuff that I'm going to be doing, I think it's going to be a great fit for me. So we're in the truck, and this is what it shows here. This is my third tank I'm about to put in. So it's showing an average of 7.9 litres per 100 kilometres. I've travelled 528 kilometres, and there's 82 kilometres left till I hit empty. So theoretically there I'll be able to travel about 610 kilometres or so, give or take, which is pretty good for a 52 litre tank. So we'll fill it up now and see exactly how much it took. So $87.46 litres. I'm going to do a quick update.
This better be the last time.
So,
well, some are about, wait, it was about the backpack wasn't the Ford Maverick. Yes, so there was a lot of videos of, wait, I'll get what it's called. There was a lot of videos of prizes that you can win, like an Audi Fun Fire Pit or one.
We already gave that away.
We did?
Yeah.
To who?
I don't know, somebody I drew their name. I told you that.
You never told me that.
Yeah. But
So,
we did give away an Audi Fun Fire Pit though.